Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball. Welcome to Winslow High School for tonight's broadcast and a big showdown between a couple of teams that would love to get a victory and one team that really needs it, the Winslow Lady Bulldogs. They check into this one tonight ranked number 26 in the state, and they're about to take on number 11 ranked Monument Valley. This Monument Valley Lady Mustangs team got a big boost with a win a couple of days ago against the number 6 ranked Algiers Falcons. That was huge for Monument Valley. They'd like to continue the winning ways against a team that, frankly, is decimated by injuries. The Winslow Bulldogs, the reason they're ranked number 26, a lot of that has to do with the fact that they're playing very short-handed. J.C. Ghani's been gone for a while, and that's been a huge loss for this Winslow Bulldogs team. J.C., one of the best players in the state, and in my opinion, she was going to be unanimously a first-team All-State player at the 3A level this year. When you got J.C. Ghani missing from your lineup, that's going to be a massive, massive gap that you have to try and fill. Well, they're announcing starting lineups out here tonight at Winslow High School. Let's check in with our public address announcer.
Number 24, Shoni Maeva. And number 30, Corey Sandoval. And number 40, Kieran Mann. And now it's time to stand to your feet and make some noise for your Bulldogs. Coached by assistant coach Frank Stacy and head coach Jenny Martin. Here's tonight's starting lineup for your Bulldogs. She's a 5'4" sophomore starting at guard. Number 5, Kaylin David. She's a 5'8" senior starting at forward. Number 15, Jocelyn Mills. The 5'7" senior starting at forward. Number 20, Natasha Bayasi. 5'6" sophomore starting at guard. Number 30, Taylor Henley. And the 5'8" sophomore starting at guard, Taylor Kukuhefafea. At this time we ask, will you please rise and remove your hats for this evening's national anthem.
And we're back into it, everybody. Welcome to Winslow High School for tonight's broadcast doubleheader of Northland basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Floyd Simmons right here on the play-by-play call, and our crack broadcast team that includes our producer, Derek Simmons, who is behind the camera right there. Just giving some knuckles to one of the officials here tonight, Greg Chavez Jr., calling the game with his crew. And a big welcome, everybody, to our location. I'm going to ask you to stand by for one moment while I go get my glasses. All right, well, this could get real interesting because I have no glasses. So somewhere along the line, somewhere we've misplaced some glasses, and I'm going to try to see if I can see the floor from here. We're underway, everybody. The opening tip controlled by Monument Valley. Those great gray road uniforms that they wear with the red numbers trimmed in white. And they're going to turn it over. Winslow on the run. And Tatum Henling with her first shot for the Lady Bulldogs misses. Long outlet. There's Corey Sandoval waiting at the end of it. She got the great pass, and the scoring is underway. It's Monument Valley 2. Winslow nothing. The number 11 ranked Monument Valley Mustangs taking on number 26, Winslow Bulldogs. Henling with a pass down to the baseline. Natasha Yazzie now outside. Henling on the run and unable to make that shot. Rebound, Monument Valley. They'll bring it up the floor. And a pass that's tipped away. Three-pointer on the way. And the shot is no good for Monument. Winslow gets the rebound. And a ball out of bounds. So somewhere around here, there should be a pair of glasses that fit me and make it a little easier for me to see the action on the floor and read the numbers and recognize the players and all that stuff as you get a three-pointer from the corner. And I think that was a miss for Sandoval. Winslow on the drive, and the shot is blocked. Up the floor it goes, and the shot is good. That one will go in for Letitia Mute. She's got her first points of the game as we get to the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds. Another opportunity for the Mustangs. Mute to the corner for a three-point try. It won't go in, but this follow is good. And it's Shoni Mayava getting her first points of the game right at the basket. And we're going to get our first foul called in the game. This one goes against, should go against Monument Valley. And it does, and it's Letitia Mute that picks up that foul. The Bulldogs are going to make a sub in, replacing Kylan David. The Bulldogs are going to try to work the ball down to the baseline. Nothing there for them. Outside to Henling for the jump shot, and that comes up short. Bulldogs keep it alive. Henling attacks again, and she's got the bucket this time. Well, she has been going at it enthusiastically here in the early going, and she is rewarded with her first points of the game right there. And Winslow gets their first points at about the 5-minute mark. We're under that now. And Letitia Mute comes in from behind and just strips the ball away from Jocelyn Nels. Give an opportunity to Monument Valley, and they're going to go to the foul line. by virtue of a Bulldog foul, and the lady that committed that was Talon Puhuhefea. That's Talon's first foul of the game. 2 shots. And I do believe that Susanna Miles at the foul line. Take another look at the contact. Meanwhile, free throw is no good on the second try, and our score is 7-2. Monument Valley in front. Drop a pass to the baseline, and that lefty is no good. The follow, hey, nice work, but it's blocked. Good positioning by Natasha Yazzie, but Monument Valley able to get the hand on the ball and defend that one. Now they're going to get a chance for a 3. This is Miles from the left corner. No good there. And the rebound belongs to Winslow for a moment. Will it keep it? Contact in backcourt. That's really not where you want to see that foul committed, but don't fault the effort by Susanna Miles. She picks up her first foul of the game. And we've got 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. 7-2. There's the score on the screen. MV leading Winslow. Pull-up jump shot and count it. Big shot, big make. Caitlin Balone connects on that. And then we're going to get stoppage of play because somebody got shaken up on that play. It looks like Corey Sandoval is going to come off the court. Again, a little shaken up. 7-5. 7-5 Monument Valley. That was a big make right there. On the three-point connection. Pass in the paint. Stolen by Winslow. They can tie it right here. Hendling wants to do the honors. She throws up the runner. No good there. Rebounded by Kieran Mann. For Monument Valley. Long pass. Whistle. Foul on the ground. That's not going to be a shooting foul. That'll be the second team foul on Winslow. Taika James picks up that personal foul, her first of the game. Inbound. Shot up. I believe that was Tyron Begay who missed the shot. And this is Kieran Mann on the baseline floater. That's good. And Kieran's got her first points of the game. She was player of the game in our broadcast a couple of days ago at Monument Valley. Here's a steal. And there's a shot. Goes in for Shoni. Shoni Mayava gets a pair right there. Her second bucket of the game. And that quickly brings out a Winslow timeout. Stand by, sports fans. Back in a moment to Winslow High School with a Monument Valley lead, 11-5 over the Bulldogs. This is Northland basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
From the timeout, the Bulldogs have the basketball, trailing 11-5. You see it there on your screen. 2:46 on the clock in the first quarter. Welcome into Northland basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. So another whistle and a turnover by the Bulldogs. Monument Valley will go back to work with the basketball. Into the game for Winslow comes Jocelyn Nels returning. She replaces Tatum Henling. The Bulldogs' overall record as they turn it over. Oh no, they get it back. Sorry, that's Monument Valley. But the Bulldogs come in with a 4-11 record. Very un-Winslow-like. But again, the injuries have just plagued them here in the early going of the season. And at some point, if they can get back to full strength, and I don't know that's actually achievable with some of the injuries, but they could certainly use a little better health as a team. As Kaylee Menegoats in the game steals the outlet. Ball back to Monument Valley. Janine Barton in her first year as the head coach at Winslow, and she's just been unlucky with the injury bug. On the baseline, Karen Mann able to get rid of it. Now a wild pass. Kaylee Menegoats has it stolen from her. Winslow has the basketball. And I think Kaylee Menegoats got a little zealous just now and picked up her first foul of the game. Team foul number 3 on Monument Valley with 1:33 remaining in the quarter. Fouls reset at the end of each quarter, unless it's the fourth quarter. The game goes to overtime. They carry over the foul totals from the fourth quarter into overtime. Under a minute and a half now left in the quarter. We've been on a little bit of a dry spell here. Let's see if Winslow can snap that. Pass outside, shot from 3. Might have been a little rushed. Might have been a little influenced defensively. Might have got a fingertip on it. Comes down to Monument Valley. Shoni Mayava. Now to Karen Mann at the top. And after throwing the ball into the high post, Tyron Begay. Winslow took it away. And a foul is called on the Mustangs. Danae Parrish is in the game, and Danae picks up that personal foul. Team foul number 4. And we're going to get a moving screen violation, and that was Matika James with her second foul call now here in the first quarter for Winslow. She came up, she was smarting from that. Nice pass that finds Karen Mann underneath. Karen able to connect. She's got 4 points. The lead grows. 6 straight points scored by Monument Valley. Winslow had pulled it they pulled it to 7-5. Remember that? And then Coach Franklin called a timeout, and since then his ladies have outscored Winslow 6 straight points. And they'll get the ball back right here. And they'll close out the first quarter with the lead. The only question at this point is how big will that lead be? Karen Mann. Back outside to Shoni Mayava. And there's a pass to Danae Parrish. She had it knocked away. Good job, Winslow. They'll get it back, 25 seconds. And no shot clock. They didn't reset the shot clock for some reason. Should be no shot clock. Oh, I see what they're doing. The shot clock becomes the game clock in the final seconds of the quarter. I think that's what's going on, if I'm understanding things correctly. Shoni Mayava misses the shot. 4 seconds remain in the quarter. And Winslow get a shot, got to shoot it, and they'll get it away, or try to get it away. We're going to get a foul right at the buzzer. I think Kaylee Menegoats committed a foul. We might have a, yep, we got 3 shots coming up, so it's not the end of the quarter yet. We'll wait a moment. Kaylee picked up her second foul, and we'll wrap up the quarter with 3 foul shots for the Bulldogs. And at the free throw line is Caitlin Balone. Perfect on the first 2. And we'll see if she can make it 3 out of 3 right here. Nice. Pressure shots. Follow through perfectly. Count them. And we'll end the quarter. Monument Valley leading 13-8. Back with the second quarter in a moment. Game 1 of this broadcast doubleheader. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
We return to the action here at Winslow High School, everybody. Welcome back. Second quarter underway. Bulldogs are going to get an opportunity and be able to keep a possession alive. Jocelyn Nels has it. Guarded closely by Letitia Mute. And Winslow with a shot on the way and count the 3. From downtown, Caitlin Balone picks up where she left off at the end of the quarter. 3 free throws to end the first quarter, and now hits a big 3 to make this a 2-point game. How about that big swing? 6 straight points scored by the Bulldogs. There's a miss, tipped around. Jocelyn Nels has the Winslow rebound, and they've got an opportunity right here. Capture a bunch of that momentum and tie the ball game. Balone has it. 2 defenders trapping her and forcing a bad pass. Stolen by Monument Valley. Mutes up the floor. Travel called. Letitia thinks that she got fouled. She thinks she's going to the foul line, and I don't blame her, but no, she's not. Letitia, they called you for a travel before the contact on the shot attempt. Here is a long pass that's tipped out of bounds, hustling back defensively to tip it out was Danae Parrish. And here comes the inbound for the Lady Bulldogs, trying to tie the game here. A little better than 1 minute into the second quarter. The inbound to the corner, Nels and 2 defenders. This defense for Monument Valley is stifling, and they force a turnover. Loose ball picked up. Trailer coming through. Shot no good by Tyron Begay. Back to the Bulldogs. Winslow to work. Jocelyn Nels. And now 3 from downtown. No good. Caitlin Balone. Well, Caitlin's had the hot hand lately. But it ends up Monument Valley's basketball. Here they go. Skylin Ray, the hustle, the push up the floor. And the defender, Caitlin Balone, was right there. Slow it down. Her long pass is taken away by Monument Valley. It's going back and forth feverishly, isn't it? Danae Parrish got that steal. Skylin Ray again, working baseline, missed it. And finally underneath, Letitia Mute is there. And finally somebody gets some points here. Opportunities abounding in the first couple of minutes for these 2 teams, but not much cashing in until that shot there. There's a steal. Good defense, Tyron Begay. Up the floor, Letitia Mute, the beneficiary of that takeaway. Points off the turnover for Monument Valley, and now they have scored back-to-back on possessions to make it 17-11, back in front by 6. More of that Monument Valley defense. I think it was Mute that tipped it. MV on the run. Shot missed. Follow shot is good. And that's going to force a Winslow timeout. Count the basket right there. Give the basket to, that's Tyron, right? Tyron Begay got the 2 points. We'll grab a timeout on this full timeout exercise by the Winslow Lady Bulldogs. 19-11, Monument Valley out in front here in the second quarter. At halftime, by the way, it's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Back after this with more Northland basketball presented by Choice. And get an early whistle to start this start to play again after the timeout. 5:08 on the clock in the second quarter. And the Bulldogs to set for the inbound. Kylan David throws it in. Gets it into her teammate Caitlin Ballone, and there's that double team defense again. Letitia Mute stole it, and Letitia finishes, gets the score. She has had a great start to her night with 8 points already in this first half. Monument Valley on top by 10, and there's a high-flying bit of defense again. Danae Parrish with the steal. Monument Valley is going to replace all 5 ladies on the floor here in one fell swoop. That's right, camera 2, that's right. Producer Derek Simmons, one fell swoop. We'll get the entire lineup exchanged right after this. Well, we'll get 4 ladies after the foul shot is attempted. It was Natasha Bayazi picking up her first foul for Winslow. And that free throw is going to miss the mark for Tyron Begay. She'll leave the floor here in just a moment. Now, if Tyron wants to play a little bit longer, she would miss this shot on purpose. Okay? Get a little more playing time, get a couple more minutes maybe. Nope, gonna make the shot and leave the game. So good job, Tyron. She got a big smile on her face after the make. She doesn't mind. As she is replaced on the floor by Kieran Mann. I didn't give you those names of the ladies that played that segment. Sorry about that, but we know that essentially it's the starters or most of the starters back on the floor. As, Corey Sandoval just made a great play defensively, blocking that shot. Monument Valley's got it back. Kieran Mann try to force a pass inside to Shoni Mayava, and it was denied by Winslow. That was good defense by Caitlin Ballone. And a pass that is tipped off the hands of Winslow. Monument Valley there to pick it up. Kieran Mann, long pass up the floor. There's a miss. Kieran feeds her teammate. That one not going to go either. And Mann will get the ball back for a moment anyway. Good defense by Winslow. Good hustle by Kylan David. And the Bulldogs have it. Henling's pass outside off of Mateka James's hands, and Mateka's unable to control. So now Monument Valley back to work. I would say that both coaches right now would equally agree it's been sloppy play until that connection from Corey Sandoval. Big shot. Corey makes it so strong from outside. And unable to, she makes that. Her first 3 of the game for Sandoval. And a steal. Kieran Mann. These Monument Valley Mustangs playing with, they feel good about their night for sure. A lot of smiling going on out there when they make a play. There's a little post move turnaround. Bump for some space and make that fade away. Nice little shot. Kieran Mann's got 6 points in the game so far. Bulldogs going to miss there. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. 26-11, Monument Valley in front. Tip inside, and Kieran able to control it and score with it. That is that inside-outside game, and especially just post-play offensively, is something Winslow doesn't really have a lot of right now. Monument Valley's making them pay. The lead has grown out to 28-11. If I'm not mistaken, is that 15 straight points? I think it's 15 straight for Monument Valley.
The lineup reporting Kieran Mann for Monument Valley.
Kylan David just picked up her first foul of the game, 28-11. The score here with Monument Valley poised to add to it now.
Checking in number 15, Jocelyn Nels. With 35, Talibu Hefafea for the Bulldogs.
Kieran made that free throw a moment ago, and she got enough time to think about and make the second one as well. So 30-11. I believe we were at 13-11 not long ago. Taylin Puhuhefia has returned to the lineup. Also in there is Shundeen King. Handles the ball right now and then traveled with the ball. Trying to find Taylin down there near the right corner. So another mistake by Winslow, and the roof has kind of caved in here in the last few minutes for the Bulldogs. Corey Sandoval's three-point try, no good. Long rebound. Bulldogs save it in to Monument Valley. And Sandoval this time is able to connect. Second three of the game for Corey. Karen Mann leads the scoring with 10 points. Sandoval has 8 points. Also, Letitia Mute with 8 points. For Monument Valley right now, they're doing all the scoring. I'm going to step in front of a pass, steal that one. Long pass to Karen Mann, but it is taken away by Shundeen King. And Shundeen will bring it up the floor herself. And travel. Take just the extra step. She kind of had a little trouble bringing the ball up and controlling it cleanly. And in the effort to try and take that control, she took that extra step. .86 seconds till halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Sandoval for three, no good there. Puhuhefia brings it up the floor, and she double dribbled. But they're going to allow it. And we're going to get a whistle. And the foul is called on Jazana Miles. That'll be her second foul of the game. Taylin throws it in. Pull into Latika James. And a three-point shot on the way for Winslow. No good. The follow also no good. And they fail again on an opportunity to score. Will Monument Valley make them pay? Yes. Kieran Mann with the long pass. And the shot is good for Natash Bayazi. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong team. Benet Smith. Hey, how about Benet getting a chance to get in here in this first half of the game? 35-11, 30 seconds left in the half. And finally, mercifully for Winslow, some points out there. McKenna Hardy has come in off the bench. And she hit that little two-point shot. Only the second field goal of the quarter for Winslow. It's been a while since they scored. Bounce pass inside. Not going to go there. Try it again. Taken away. 6 seconds. Mayava, long pass. And Monument Valley able to get the final points of the quarter. Corey Sandoval she fell back and able to take advantage. And what a quarter put together by Monument Valley. Monument Valley outscored Winslow in the second quarter 24-5. And they had outscored them 13-8 in the first quarter. So it's getting bigger and bigger, the disparity, as we move along here. We got the halftime break on the way next. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime coming your way on the broadcast. We'll break it down for you in just a couple of moments. 37-13, Monument Valley leads Winslow. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
Don't settle for less on a gift when you can give way more for way less. The Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top goes beyond having the perfect card.
Exciting new lines were just released. Bourbon Barrel Foods out of Louisville, Kentucky features gourmet sauces, nuts, and seasonings. Jack Black's Men's Superior Skincare, be manly and clean. And for ladies, Pinkies Up, luxury teas, sugars, cups, and infusers. Open Monday through Saturday, the hallmark is where smiles are made together.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Not only does Perkins Cinders dominate site excavation, driveway building, and underground utility installation, they operate cinder pits and mines where they are literally crushing materials year-round. Don't just finish a construction job, crush it. Perkins Cinders, helping you get a load of this.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse?
Aw, you're the best, honey.
Followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert and $1,000 cash. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse?
Aw, you're the best, honey.
Followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert, and $1,000 cash. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling. I don't know that you heard or not, but we came out to a shot of the dance team for Winslow, and we wanted to congratulate the Lady Bulldogs. Winslow's dance team are state champions here in the 2023-24 school year. Congratulations to the Winslow Bulldog dance team. Great job performing at halftime, but more importantly, they are state champions. And let's get back to the action here. 37-13 our score. You probably missed a bunch of the breakdown. I gave you the numbers. I want to let you know that Monument Valley's got a couple of ladies in double figures. Karen Mann and Corey Sandoval each have 10 points to lead the way for Monument Valley. 8 points for Letitia Mute. 4 points for Shoni Mayava. 2 points for Bené Smith. 2 points for Tyron Begay, and a single point for Jazana Miles. And, by the way, ball out of bounds. Here comes the inbound for Monument Valley. Trying to run a play for Sandoval, and her little shot from inside the free throw line is no good. We'll get a hand check, though, and that's going to work on Jazana Miles. She's got 3 fouls in the game now. Winslow has 3 ladies in the scoring column. Caitlin Balone leads the way with 9 points. She's hit a pair of threes and 3 free throws. The free throws and that three-point basket all came in a very short span of time to finish the first and begin the second quarter. And after she made that early 3 in the second quarter, Winslow never scored again until the very end of it when McKenna Hardy hit a little jump shot. Dominating second quarter for Monument Valley, and a long outlet pass by Kieran Mann. Give her the assist and give her teammate Jazana Miles the points. There's the open to the scoring in the second half. Monument Valley just continuing on the theme of their first half domination. Get the points there. Jocelyn Nels on the drive, and the shot comes up a little short. Rebound to Talon Puhuhefia, and now a whistle. And that's a whistle's going to go against Shoni Mayava. Shoni's first foul of the game to put Puhuhefia at the foul line. And the first one is a little off the mark. Thank you. And that one's going to go in for Talon. 39-14. Karen Mann feeds Jazana Miles the three-point try. No good there. Tipped out. Letitia Mute got a hand on it last. And Winslow will have the basketball down by 25. This is game one. We got the Winslow and Monument Valley boys following this. Letitia Mute with the steal and the basket for Monument Valley. Now she joins Kieran Mann and Corey Sandoval with 10 points each. Hey, how about that shot working around the defender and scooping it up and getting it to fall in. Natasha Yazzie, that was a good-looking shot. Sandoval for 3, no good there. And after the rebound, Natasha unable to get the pass up the floor. It's taken back by Monument Valley, and a tip pass inside to Susanna Miles. She's got 5 points in the game. So our broadcast schedule. We let you help us decide where we're going to be on Saturday. Gave you 3 choices to choose from, and the voting in the last day and a half or whatever it's been. Monument Valley ran away with the vote. Monument Valley hosting Window Rock this coming Saturday. That was your vote, fan vote. You gave us the longest possible drive for the Sports Zone crew. Actually, some of the Sports Zone crew is right there nearby, so I do have to admit that. Julio K, Jessica K, they're right there. They live right outside of Kansas, so for them it's great. It's the shortest drive they get during the course of our season. Our technical director and camera operator. For the rest of us, meaning mostly Derek and I, it's the longest drive that we have covering Northland basketball on a regular basis. The longest drive we have to Monument Valley. And it'll be our second in 5 days, or second trip in 5 days when we do that. You watch Corey Sandoval with the defense and the points, and she's got 12 in the game now. Lead the scoring for Monument Valley. And the third time in the span of 1 week that we're going to see the Monument Valley Mustangs. But hey, that was your vote that decided that. Nice follow there by Taylin Puhuhepia for Winslow, and Puhuhepia has 9 points, no, 3 points, sorry, 3 points in the game. All of that coming here in the quarter. Bulldog rebound. McKenna Hardy is bracketed by the defenders. Letitia Mute, a little active there on defense to pick up the foul. And Winslow will have it. Inbound to McKenna Hardy. Into front court. Taylon's got it. And Letitia covers her. And a shot from the corner is no good. The follow is also going to come up a little short. It was Natasha Yazzie trying to follow that miss from the corner. Stop at the elbow with it. Kieran Mann, she's going to get a return pass. Now back outside. Shoni Mayava around the defenders. And a loose ball is taken away by Winslow. 2-on-2. Well, good effort. First one didn't go. The second one did. Matika James couldn't make it. Caitlin Balone was able to kind of reverse it up there and in. Mute for 3, and Letitia's shot is off the mark. Rebound, Puhuhepia. And a long pass for Monument Valley. Count it. Letitia's got 12 points for Monument Valley. 47-20, inside it goes to Natasha Yazzie, tied up by Shoni Mayava. That'll be a jump ball, possession arrow. Favors Monument Valley, who will now replace everybody out there on the floor. Coach Franklin happy with the effort. Going to give those frontliners a little break and bring in some of that bench into the game. Into front court. Skyland Ray with the ball. Peyton Begay out there on the floor. Handled the ball just a moment ago. Kaylee Menigoats to the high post. Tyron Begay. And trying to work it down inside. Danae Parrish trying to get to the basket. Gets fouled. McKenna Hardy with the hands in there to commit that foul. 2:30 remaining in the third period. 3 team fouls on Monument Valley, 2 fouls on Winslow inbound, and a foul on the three-point try from the corner. Hardy picks up her second foul. 3 free throws on the way for Skylin Ray. Shot good. And that one not good. You know, after we get this, after the foul try, guys, talk to our production team. After this, I think we need to get a shot of the Monument Valley bench, and in particular, a shot of the assistant coach, Brian Begay, because I might have a comment or two about Coach Begay. 1 for 3 at the line. Rebound Monument Valley, ripped away by Natashba Yazzie for Winslow. She gets the pass up the floor, and she'll run into a defender and lose the ball. It's going to continue to go back and forth. Tatum Henling scoops it up. Tatum hits the deck. They're going to blow the whistle on Peyton Begay. So there's Coach Brian Begay right there for Monument Valley. We gave him a hard time the other night because he is a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. And I'm telling you, you talk about diehard, that's the definition. To be a Cowboys fan is to be a diehard fan. Because after all the heartbreak over the years for Cowboy fans, you would think your heart would have completely stopped by now. And yet, Cowboy fans keep coming back for more abuse and more punishment every year as that shot goes in for Peyton Begay. I mean, if you're a Cowboys fan listening right now, I mean, how do you do it? How are you able to live through the heartbreak that those guys give you every single year? This was the year, wasn't it? I mean, there was some of those pundits, those experts out there, NFL experts, were saying Cowboys are going to win everything this year. Instead, they did Cowboy things in the playoffs. But I mentioned Coach Begay right there as we get a whistle. And the whistle is going to go against Kaylee Menigoats. That'll be her third foul of the game now. Mentioned Coach Begay because not only is he a Cowboys fan and, heartbroken at that, but also Coach Begay is a great sport about it all. He's a great football coach. Give him that. And the other thing, as you watch Shundeen King at the foul line, that first one no good. The other thing is that on Monday night, as we were leaving the Nash Center in Kayenta after our broadcast, Coach Begay contacted us, gave us a call and said, hey, I did a shrimp boil, a Cajun shrimp boil, and asked us if we wanted any food. As you watch Kaylee Menigoats with a great steal. Wow, nice work. And the left hand shot off the glass for Kaylee Menigoats. Well done, Kaylee. But he fed us on our way out of there. Now another steal for MV. Boy, they are just pouring it on out there. The bench getting the work done right now. Danae Parrish with that shot after her steal. And another Monument Valley steal. Wow. Skylin Ray this time. Relentless. Monument Valley is just dismantling Winslow right here in the third quarter like they did the second. There's a whistle and a Winslow foul. It looks like Tatum Henley is going to pick up the foul, and she does for Tatum. It's her first foul of the game. 17 seconds remaining in the third period, 56-21. But Coach Begay, he fed us after the game. We also had Navajo tacos that night, too, so we ate a lot of food. And thank you to the hospitality there at Monument Valley. The girls' basketball team was celebrating. One of the young ladies on the team had a birthday, so they had Navajo tacos, which were delicious. Scrumptious is what they really were. Yes, I said it. Scrumptious. And as you get to the final 10 seconds of the quarter, Coach Begay with the shrimp boil. The spicy, extra spicy Cajun food. We had food that would make any Cajun in Baton Rouge proud. We had that in Kayenta on Monday night. Thank you to Coach Begay. Final seconds tick off now in the third quarter. That shot is going to come up short. And we end this third period with Monument Valley in front by 35 points, 56-21. Stand by for the fourth quarter, everybody. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
If there's one player on the field that outperforms the rest, it's Perkins Cinders. Like any all-star, they put in the hard work by sourcing, sorting, and delivering all things dirt. Concrete materials, gravel, cinders, topsoil, mulch, and more. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders will help you score that huge win with your project. Serving the entire White Mountains at PerkinsCindersInc.com. Get a load of this.
Hey, we're back, everybody. Welcome back to Winslow High School for tonight's broadcast of Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Thanks goes out to our good friends at Holbrook Family Dentistry. They're just up the road in Holbrook. They serve many of their patients from Holbrook, from Winslow, but a great many of their patients come from the Navajo Nation, come up from up north on the reservation, who come down and take advantage of the outstanding service, the caring service that's provided at Holbrook Family Dentistry. Contact them. We say thank you to a coach, to the entire team at Holbrook Family Dentistry for the partnership here with us at the Sports Zone. 56-21, fourth quarter underway, and Monument Valley has possession of the basketball. Ball out of bounds. The mistakes have kind of continued out there. Whistle and a Monument Valley foul. That is Peyton Begay in the lineup for Monument Valley. She commits her second foul today. And that sends Winslow to the foul line. This is Shondine King. And that one just a bit off the mark. Monument Valley outscored Winslow 19-8 in the third quarter. They outscored them 24-5 in the second quarter, outscored Winslow 13-8 in the first quarter. Not quite sure we'll see that same kind of output from Monument Valley. They're going to attack, and they've got their bench on the floor right now, and they're certainly working toward getting to the basket, taking advantage of their opportunity to get this extra playing time against an opponent that is just not putting up the kind of fight that they would like to see for the moment. But I would also think that at some point Coach Franklin is going to tell his ladies to bring it back and start burning the clock. But right now they're playing, and they're going to get the ball back on a Winslow turnover. 56-21 is our score with 5:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Boys game follows this. And a steal, takeaway, long pass for the Bulldogs, and there'll be a trip and a foul called on the Mustangs. Kaylee Manygoats. Kaylee in there to commit the foul. That's 4 fouls in the game on Manygoats. She'll leave the floor right now. Checking out is also Danae Parrish. And also leaving the game, well, Skylin Ray is leaving, but are there I guess there are 5 Mustangs out there. I only saw 2 check in, but there was a third, I guess. Coming off the screen, this set up for the shot. Taylor misses the 3 for Winslow. And the Mustangs, they get the basketball. Well, you got Tyron Begay. Here's Letitia Mute up the floor. Can't make the shot, but the follow is good for Tyron. Tyron Begay has the first Monument Valley points of the fourth quarter. It took a while to get there. Look, those are the first points for anybody in the fourth quarter. It was 56-21. Remember when we started the fourth quarter, we played, there's a running clock now as well, but we played 4 minutes of basketball with nobody scoring until that. That make by Tyron Begay. She's got 4 points in the game. How about Monument Valley? Everybody on the roster has scored today. Congratulations to them on that. Every single person that got their name in the book today, they've all scored for Monument Valley. There's a big 3 that goes down. Kylie Francis off the Winslow bench, delivering for the Bulldogs. Big make right there. 3.5 remaining. So this game is going to get to its finish pretty quick. And there's a steal. Kylie just made the big 3 and now gets a steal, and her teammate turns that into points. Latika James for Winslow. And there's a steal. Tyron Begay steals it. No, she didn't steal it. She just took the ball into front court. And then on the feed to her teammate, the basket is good for Danae Parrish. 60-26. Begay with the shot block on the baseline. In for Winslow is Maria Ochagavia. She just had her first shot attempt blocked by Begay. Monument Valley has the basketball as we approach the 2.5 minute. Really a lot of bench players, both teams. So we will get a personal foul whistled on Kylan David. So we can safely announce the Sports Zone's player of the game, and the lady that inbounds it right now is, in my opinion, right in the thick of that running, Letitia Mute. She got it into her teammate, and Bené Smith connects with a 3. Good to see Bené delivering that big shot from the right corner. 63-28 now. McKenna Hardy picks up the loose ball for Winslow, and her shot is a little bit wide right. No good there, out of bounds. Back to Monument Valley with 90 seconds left. We've got a running clock right now. We'll get back to the regular clock in the final minute of this fourth quarter. Just a bit from now. Letitia Mute brings it across. Her pass tips off. And the Bulldogs are going to get some points out of it. They do. It's Kylan David. Tyron Begay feeds her teammate. Not going to happen. 1 minute remaining. So, our Sports Zone player of the game, Letitia Mute, was a co-leader in the scoring. Letitia with 12 points. Corey Sandoval had 12 points as well. Corey, a couple of 3s in the first half. We'll get this whistle. And it will be Caitlin Balone. Or is it going to be Tyron Begay? It's Tyron. It's on that end of the floor. Tyron commits a foul. Kylie Francis will try to add to the 3 points she has after making a 3-pointer a moment ago. So, of course, Kieran Mann always figures in, doesn't she? She scored 10 points today. You would have to give her a nod as well for the player of the game. And we'll see what everybody else has, where the voting is going with the rest. There's Letitia Mute showing some MVP game player of the game play right there, saving it into her teammate, saving it and getting an assist on a pass to Tyron Begay, who was able to get to 6 points in the game with the make right there, and we'll get a travel on. Winslow with 28 seconds remaining. Who are you voting for? Got another vote for Letitia Mute. How about the big guy? How about the big Sean Ulvestad up on camera? What does he say? Sean, if it's a yes vote from you for Letitia, then give us a nod of yes on your camera, or a no. Okay, I think that means yes. I think it also looks a lot like the camera we see from somebody else out there broadcasting, some other broadcasting. But Sean, thank you for the vote. Hey, nice shot. Who was that? Who made that? Was that... Was that Shundeen King that made that last shot, guys? I think it was. I'm going to look at the replay here. There's Shundeen. Yeah, Shundeen threw it up on that baseline. Got the nice little bounce. And that makes it a final of 65-32. Winslow getting the last points, but Miami Valley getting the last laugh in this one as they cash in a big road win. Long drive to Winslow. Rewarded handsomely with a 65-32 victory over the Winslow Lady Bulldogs. Congratulations to Jason Franklin, their head coach, and this Monument Valley Mustangs team that's getting better and better as they've gotten more and more healthy. We're going to speak to our Sports Zone player of the game, Letitia Mute, here in just a couple of moments, and also the head coach, Jason Franklin. We've got a great T-shirt, the Sports Zone player of the game T-shirt. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We're going to give that away here in a bit. So with the victory for Monument Valley, the overall record for the Mustangs is now 8-7, battling, fighting to get up over 500, and they've done it. And they are ranked number 11 in the state. They were ranked, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were number 17, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were number 17 going into Monday's action against Alchese, and then they beat the number 6 ranked Falcons, beat them convincingly, jumped all the way up to number 11 in the state in 3A basketball. There we go. How do you hear me okay?
I hear you fine.
Is it too loud or?
Yeah, kind of.
A little too loud? Okay, I can turn it down for you a little bit. Us broadcasters, we have old ears. How about that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
That work for you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, Letitia, thanks for joining us. We'll get our post game going. Final score in this girls varsity game at Winslow tonight. Monument Valley gets the road win over the Winslow Bulldogs. Final score 65-32. The Mustangs have defeated the Bulldogs in an inter-regional game. Of course, Winslow playing in the east and Monument Valley up in the north. The Mustangs jumped from 17 to 11 after a victory on Monday over Alchese, and another win right here is going to help them as well. We congratulate them. And now let's talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game. Letitia Mute joins us now. The player of the game is brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Letitia, congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
Well, your team played hard, and it was a dominating performance out, especially those second and third quarters when the frontline starters were still on the floor. Tell me about it. Tell me about the way your team played, especially in those dominant second and third quarters.
I think we played really good. Our coach tells us to put defense first before offense and work our way up. So, yeah. We did really good, and I'm proud of the girls.
When you do that, good things happen?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what you did. In the second quarter, Monument Valley outscored Winslow 24-5, and in the third quarter, you outscored them again 19-8. And that stretch right there was all the difference that you needed. When you make a long trip like this, it certainly helps, doesn't it, to get a victory?
Yeah, it does. It really does, because we were kind of late, too, coming to the game, and we didn't really warm up the correct way, but our coach did tell us to go gain speed when we do warm up, and that's one thing that we did. And, yeah, we pushed through it.
It paid off.
Yeah,
a big win for you and the ladies for sure. So, injuries were hurting your team for a while, but the team's getting more healthy now. And how do you feel? How do you feel about your prospects? What do you think? Is this Monument Valley team going to? Are you guys a force to contend with as we get toward the playoffs?
Yes, totally. We're getting the girls back left and right, and I'm loving it. The way we play, our defense, everything, it's coming together. And our coach always says to stay humble and stay hungry, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard that from other players. But, yeah, that's one thing, and I'm pretty sure we're going to pull through until playoffs.
And you're really following Coach's directive on that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, Letitia, you, along with Corey Sandoval, led the scoring today. You both had 12 points.
Yeah.
Kieran had another great game, 10 points. Yeah. Everybody on the roster got into the scoring tonight. I thought that was kind of neat. You don't see it very often, but every one of those ladies on the benches, is it important that they all get involved?
Yes, it's really important. Well, we do move around the ball a lot, and we all like go through to get points and stuff like that. But yeah,
this is a team that's not selfish, are they?
No, not selfish.
Yeah, got it.
We do share the ball.
Listen, maybe you know this, because of the fan vote, popular vote, we're going to be back in Monument Valley, back at Kayenta on Saturday.
Yes,
watch you play Window Rock, okay? So we're going to get a chance to see you again.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. All right, Letitia, here you go. How about a T-shirt? Grab that. Show your friends and family. Oh, look at that. You going to wear that with pride?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Of course you are. All right, enjoy that, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Letitia Mute is the Sports Zone's player of the game in this one today. Congratulations to the Monument Valley Mustangs. 65-32 final score. The Sports Zone's player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. All right, let's continue our postgame. Let's talk to the victorious head coach. Monument Valley made the long trip to Winslow this afternoon, and they are rewarded with a 65-32 victory this evening over the Winslow Bulldogs as we bring you back into Northland basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Floyd Simmons right here, and joining us now is Jason Franklin to talk about his team's win. Coach Franklin, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Team did well for you today.
Yeah, defense travels.
Well, so does the offense sometimes, and a lot of times it's because the defense, made the trip.
Yeah, I think that's a big reason that Letitia was your player of the game. Her nickname is Layup Drill. She's so quick, hands and feet that, she'll get her hands in there and she's off to the races every single time.
I didn't realize just how fast she is.
Super fast.
We're getting a good dose of this last couple of times I've seen you. I thought she was the fastest player on the floor today.
For sure. And not just fast in a straight line. She is quick side to side. Trying to work with her on being a little bit more patient. She gets a little bit handsy sometimes and gets herself into foul trouble, and just trying to remind her that your feet are so quick that you can be patient, just play with high hands and outrun just about anybody, and she's been doing it.
Coach, you outscored Winslow in the first three quarters of the game. Let's take the first quarter off the board for a second and talk about quarters 2 and 3. In the second quarter, you outscored Winslow 24-5, and in the third quarter, outscored them 19-8. It was really a dominating 16 minutes of basketball. What do you chalk that up to?
Defensive intensity, for sure. You've heard me say it before. We are completely about preaching that defense-first mentality. Everybody in the 3A North can shoot the basketball, for sure. And so kind of what, separates one team from the next, aside from just, sheer matchups and the difficulty between teams, is being able to keep up that defensive pressure and, most importantly, playing defense without fouling, which is something that we are still kind of struggling with a little bit. But you can't be too upset with it because, you don't want them to back up at all on defense. You want that pressure to be sustained. So you got to live with it sometimes.
Coach, your team came into the night in third place in the 3A North, a half a game ahead of Chinle, and it sets up a great game on Saturday at your place. Yes. And we're going to be there thanks to the fans voting. The fans have elected that we should go cover Monument Valley Window Rock. Window Rock in first place. Yeah. Are you excited to play the Scouts?
Oh, for sure. I'd be lying if I didn't say that any time that you get Chinle, I'll just say Window Rock at home, that the Nash Center is going to be packed, and it is such a fun environment. And with Window Rock playing so well, it kind of brings back memories of the 90s whenever the Window Rock girls and MV girls were at the top of the region all the time and drawing all that attention. So I'm excited for my girls, to be in that environment. With the exception of Shoni and Kieran, none of our girls have really been on the floor for those types of environments that you'll see not only on Saturday, but the North Region tournament, the state tournament. So the more games we can get into with that kind of excitement and fanfare, the better to help us prepare for what's down the road, which we hope we're a part of it.
We can't wait for it. We'll be there on Saturday, Coach, and it ought to be a fun time for everybody involved. That place is going to be packed and loud.
It will.
Can't wait for it. Coach, congratulations. Nice win for you and the ladies.
Thank you very much, and we'll make sure that we got Pizza Edge on standby for you
more food.
On Saturday.
More
for sure.
food. All right. We'll eat it, okay?
Thanks,
Coach.
Thanks, Derek.
All right, Jason Franklin, the head coach of Monument Valley, and his ladies get a 65-32 victory over Winslow tonight on the road. Our coverage of Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Well, folks, that'll wrap up this game. We'll end this broadcast and start a whole new one for the boys game coming up in a moment. So do look for that. Refresh your browser, all that kind of stuff, and watch us on the Sports Zone's Facebook and YouTube channels. I want to thank our great broadcast team led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director tonight, David Simmons, doing a great job. And up on camera one, that's Big Sean Ubestad. We will return to Winslow in just a moment for the boys game, everybody. Look for it very, very soon. In just a moment, we'll have that broadcast going. And want to thank you for joining us. God bless you, everybody. And stick around for the boys' game in just a couple of moments. This is Northland Basketball. It's presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless.